What is going on, everyone? It is DC3 Johnson here with another Madden NFL 22 franchise mode video. In this video, we're going to go ahead and cover our matchup against the San Francisco 49ers. Over there in the white, being the away team with Mr. Trey Lance, so no Jimmy G anymore. And so we start our first drive. Unfortunately, we end up getting a sack on the first down, so it's going to be 2nd and 23. So in a must pass, we end up giving it to Kenneth Bourne, and we end up falling short and having to end up punting it to the opposing team. Niners end up scoring a field goal, and pretty much actually sums up the first quarter. It was actually a very, very quick quarter, 3-0, not much offense going on. As we pretty much powered through to the second quarter, a couple minutes in, a near interception there, and on 3rd and 7, we're going to go ahead and just run it all the way through. Just run it all the way through. And so Mr. Kyler Murray not only gets the first down, but ends up getting the touchdown there. And so Niners, Trey Lance ends up being unfazed by that, and just decides to go ahead and get a touchdown going for the Niners here. And okay, we came ready to give a show to the home fans. So we got DeAndre on the way there. Connor also doing some good help on the moving on the rush in. And so as we get to 21 here, play breaks down. Look at the defender's just like, I'm gonna get you next time, because obviously that's one of the things the NFL really tries to protect is the quarterback. So last thing the defender wanted to get is a 15-yard penalty for unnecessary roughness there. And so 3:50 left, pressure's on, we're killing time, and we end up giving it to our boy, I believe Josh Jones, as we end up taking the lead there, 14-10. 2:25 to go, so we should have the final possession of the first half, and we're going to give it to Connor here, who's going to get us down to the 23-yard line. And now play breaks down. We once again find the open man and get out of bounds there at the 36, 1:45 left. Murray ends up rushing it down to the 44-yard line. One more time, play breaks down and ends up rushing it all the way out of bounds. This time the defender does end up pushing him out, borderline a little bit after the fact, but you know what? That's not my call. Referees, they know what they're doing. And so we end up having to throw it from the 7, 2nd and goal, out of timeouts, but it's all good. Kyler ends up rushing in for another touchdown, a second one of the game, and just like that, it's 20-10. There you see, look at the stats there, 120 to 97 yards for the to pretty much end the first half in a sense. And we do end up going for the 2-point conversion there with Mr. Connor, because we're feeling that confident that we could definitely get this win. Normally we're not that ambitious. Normally we try to play conservative, but this was one of those occasions that we felt confident in our ability to get the 2-point conversion. Good little test run too as well. And so we start with the ball with the second half. Another reason why we decided to just take that gamble there, and just a beautiful pass. Gets all the way down to the 27-yard line. Our boy, Mr. Chase Edmonds, picks up the reception there. Isabella, our third man, gets down to the 14. Connor trying to break some of those tackles, unfortunately just unsuccessful there. But Edmonds is going to go ahead and take his place on the next pass there, or rush, excuse me, and we get down to the 3, and then Connor ends up bringing it in to pretty much take a dominant lead, 29-10. So far, Niners have been unable to score here in the third quarter, as we're watching the play-by-plays here. And it ends up being a 2-yard rush, and unfortunately they're going to have to settle for the field goal there as they get to the 4th and 1, and Kyle Shanahan's like, you know what, guys, it's not worth it. We're not going to take the risk. So now that gives us an opportunity here at the 50 to get down to the end zone again and score. So once again, the play. Oh my God! This time I almost thought that was a fumble. I don't think Kyler Murray was ready for that tackle. There you see again a second time that tackle is super aggressive, as Murray ends up staying inbounds at the 24, but he keeps the possession. Does not end up losing it. like we've seen in previous videos. Murray, once again, pass breaks down, really trying to give this defense a run for their money, as we get to the 4 here. 2 minutes left here in the third. Connor's going to end up taking it down to the 1. 3rd and goal here, and Connor ends up getting the pass going, or excuse me, ends up getting the rush to get the touchdown credit. Niners are starting to go for it on fourths, so we end up getting the possession at around the 31-yard line, and now with an opportunity, we get down to the 3. Just gonna start rushing at this point, just kill time. Not really, no need to get too aggressive, and because of that, we're going to go ahead and put our boy Casey Keenum, our new backup quarterback, because remember, we were unable to keep RG3, as he ended up signing with a different team, because that's how well he did with us the 2 games he started when Kyler Murray was injured. So we're going to have Keenum pretty much just take the possession all the way down. Either way, we're just going to start pretty much just giving it to the rusher, and we also end up subbing out James Conner, as we end up going for it there on 4th down to kind of chew more of this clock down. There you see Keenum gets a rush, and not only that, but gets the flag. That's for sure a flag. They end up grabbing his face mask, and it ends up being a field goal here to make it 45-20. Shanahan's upset, as Benjamin did a great job and just getting the first downs. And there you see the story of the game, 332 yards on the rush game, guys. But anyway, guys, I really do appreciate you guys sticking around to the end to watch everything. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for the next one, guys.